There'll be either 11 hour, 12-hour night. I don't know yet, but it won't be a 24-hour. But let's get this going.
T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Chiefs who are in possession of the football.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
36-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Man, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Bad boy.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Bye.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Ooh, juicy Tyree.
What a spin. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, with fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's
Jake
the head
Paul
coach.
versus
And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's
I
assessed the
said for
game
the past
plan,
3 days,
and
my
only
bad
if
going
they
Jake
manage
Paul.
to win the game.
Ooh.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to pour it on.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I got to understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Mahomes pass.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
39-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cowboys have recovered.
Complete.
And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on
Pass
the ball
interference,
right now.
defense, yes sir.
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Gardner. And his throw here's incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What's that?
Cooper,
I didn't pay the
75 yards. And the Cowboys add on.
Jake Elliott.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Collins. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing.
So how's yours Friday been so far? Mine's been pretty good, pretty good.
Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Mahomes pass complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Oh, okay. That fumble on the play, that recovery.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading
Going
here in the
Amari
second quarter,
Cooper.
not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I'm all right. I'm taking it in. I'm going to take it all the way home.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on
go.
1st and 10. The final shot before break. Gardner. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the... He's got a man. Complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the
I'm
action
returning
here
right.
in
Let's
the
go,
third.
boys.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue
go,
becomes
Cowboys.
any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here
Yes,
in
sir.
this third quarter. They built a good first half lead.
Let's
Now
go,
they
boy.
have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
Ooh.
the offensive staff
Ooh.
spent the entire halftime
Ooh.
just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in this.
Touchdown!
Yes, sir. That's swaggy.
With now 3 week-long touchdowns. And this offense is running away with this
Got
one.
43.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Yes,
They'll lead on
sir.
for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. But talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your
Yes,
offense
sir.
out there.
Yo, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I'll be darned.
Let's
They
go.
executed that one, didn't they?
Trade it, boys.
Chiefs
Go
offense about
Cowboys.
set to
We
begin
them
this
boys.
drive.
Want
And the turnover last
Hold
time,
up.
that's sort of been
Make it
symptomatic of their
noise. Hold
struggles
up.
here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
Oh,
Game
oh,
long,
we them
they
boys.
struggle
Hold up.
moving the ball, turning it
Hold
over in the
up.
last possession.
We
So
making
what is
noise.
symptomatic?
Hold up.
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic
We
of the
them
success
Dallas
of this
Cowboys.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
broadcast. On play action, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Stephen Weatherly able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Pulled in at the 24. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys
Put
about
them on
set to
lockdown,
take
put them
over
on notice.
offense. And coming off a
Ooh,
one-play
42,
drive that was so
sir.
deflating
Nope.
for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow
And he's taken
3.
down, a Chiefs sack. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it.
Yes,
the benefits
sir.
of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it
Yes,
was
sir.
There he goes,
Come on,
right
bring it,
side.
baby, bring it.
Celebrate.
He'll take it into the end zone for
Hey.
a Cowboy touchdown.
Hey, ooh.
Wow. CeeDee
Yes.
Lamb.
Sir.
His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
88. Throw it up.
Continue to pour it on.
1, 2 tackles, bro.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And his kick is good. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Yes, sir, yo. Yes, sir. We got this. We got this. We them boys, hold up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one
We
away.
them boys, hold up, hold up. Hold up.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. KC's offense ready to take over.
Let's go, KC. I'm gonna get you, Bo.
It's not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive deserved to come off the field. Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mahomes now to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism
can't get away, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. They'll get 9 there.
We did a good job blocking Tyreek down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
That boy's got himself
in at the 9.
Ooh.
Gets around him. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
But y'all, I hope y'all are doing pretty good today.
On offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want
come
more
on,
than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Elliott. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. He's still fighting. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
Another one, yo.
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 76 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Jake Elliott on for the.
You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. It starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Now
bruh, my doing? Where the you going?
At their own 36-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Hello, stranger.
Playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
We didn't budge, hold up.
Called for by the defense.
We making
noise,
hold up.
And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop it for no gain.
Let's go, boy.
Cowboys 59. Chiefs.
Officially nothing.
Let's go, boys.
Run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Complete. A fumble on the play.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Go, boys.
Fights him off. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Charles, you look at that run, and in your garrulous and loquacious manner, how would you break down the Nick dynasty that occurred when that was bounced outside? It was almost Machiavellian, wasn't it?
The capricious dichotomy of their play calling is almost a non sequitur. And Brandon, I have to say, my friend, the ubiquitous cacophony of your ostentatious, sycophantic ramblings have left me in a state of ennui.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 35 yards. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble
We
and turn it
can't
into
be
6.
stopped, bro.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it.
Bro, why'd you?
And he will not make it to the goal line. So his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's the Kansas City offense now.
The Chiefs take over first time.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
9-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and he loses the football a second time.
Mahomes pass complete to Travis Kelce. Fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoid. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Power run, and now off to the races down the right side. A big run that time by Elliott, and even 50 yards. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Here's Mecole Hardman. And a decent return out to the 27.
Y'all, that'll do it here. I'm gonna hop on Fortnite or GTA.
The Chiefs take over
Hey,
first
my
and 10.
boo, go GTA.
Now here comes Kansas City.
y'all.
And they knew
Over there, there'll be no, like I said, there'll be no 24-hour, it'll be a 12-hour stream or 11-hour stream. One of the two. But I'll see you later, homies. Peace out. Welcome to the Wolfpack. Ow! See you later.